Alright, this is a video of how to modify your Biocube LED 32 gallon to fit a Fluval PS2 skimmer. Now this skimmer was taken off of a 13 gallon Fluval Evo aquarium that I had, and it was about 60 bucks the skimmer, but it's rated for up to 30 gallons I think, so I decided I had this on hand already. I might as well try to finagle something to make this work out. And I kind of took the idea from the Fluval Evo and applied it to the Biocube 32. Now what I did was, I'm not completely done yet, but I'm going to build a small box in this corner so that I could sit the skimmer on top of it to get the height properly. What you want to see is this is an air intake on this side, so you want to go just about up to where my thumb is right there in water level depth. So you want to keep it around there. And so what I did was, let me show you guys. What I did was I took the top off of the aquarium, and it was actually fairly easy. It's connected onto three sides right here, three clips, right? And they're these small clips right here. All you do is you get a pair of pliers and you hold your hand here and you grab this end by the pair of pliers and you just pull it apart, and it just comes right apart. So you just put your fingers on one side and the pair of pliers on that flat side and pull the flat side, and that's it. It'll come right apart. It's like as you can see, let me see if I could show you. Sorry for the focus issues. It just snaps right in. There you go. Snaps right in. No big deal. Pulls right apart. After you take all three of those out, what I did was I cut out a little hole here with a Dremel, just so I could still keep the top, but also be able to fit the protein skimmer, because that's the problem with this the LED Biocube. The skimmer fits in the section. The section in the first hole in the section is 3x3, so you could fit most nano skimmers in there. Not most, but there's quite a few you could fit. But the problem is the height. The height, you can't get it. You can't get the lid to close. So it's either you remove the lid and have a rimless setup, or you cut a hole out and do it like this. So let me show you what I did to fit this one in here. Actually what I did was I used the edges that were already there, as you can see on this side. I used these edges and took a Dremel and cut around here, right? And also made my own line here and here. And what I did was I measured it out. It worked out to be actually it was 4.5. So yeah, about 4.5. About 4.5 long, and say about 2.5 wide. Alright, that was a very simple task. What I did was took a Dremel and cut that out to a perfect square. Filed it down a little bit to clean off the rough edges. Then when I went to go put it on, I realized it wasn't fitting. It was banging up against this back little area right here. There's a, as you can see on this side, there's a little raised up edge right there. Now this one came off easily. After I took it off again, all I did was score this with a blade. Scored the edges on the bottom with a blade. This edge up here and all the way around over here. Scored that with a blade, and then just took a pair of pliers and slowly rocked it back and forth, and it just snapped off clean. Alright? And that's all there is to it. At that point, you put your top back on, and you should be good to go. Right? And that's it. Now you have this skimmer in here. Once you put Sorry guys. Once you put your stand in there, this adjusts your water flow in here. You put your top right on there and you'd be good to go. Your skimmer will pop out the top a little bit, but that's actually not too bad. That's how the Fluval Evo has it set up. So took the idea. Hope this helps you guys. I know I was watching a lot of videos myself trying to figure out what I wanted to do, so I came up with this little idea here. Thanks.